Hello and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Lizardmen campaign with me, Bardon. Now, in this one, hopefully we get a bit more kind of freedom, because the last two were kind of tutorial, handholdy kind of jobs. So I'm hoping that now it's more a case of the shackles are off. Okay, so Monolith of Fallen Gods. We're trying to starve those guys out there. We have a bit of cash, but if you look at our income, like a lot of that is army upkeep is taking that, and you can see we're not getting that much in terms of taxes. And then we have background income, which doesn't really tell me much about what it actually is. So you know, I'm kind of worried about that because maybe that's not something that we'll have all the time. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to have a little... Let's first of all have a look at... I want to look at what missions. Okay, so let's see. We've got rights, we've got that, diplomacy, objectives. Okay, so let's look here. Okay, complete all rituals, win the following battle. The final battle. Oh, it's one of these. There's a final battle. Okay, that doesn't. I have to say that doesn't fill me with too much hope. So we're building up apparently to a final battle. So it's not going to be like, you know, regular Total War games where you basically carve out what happens. So this is going to be a bit more on rails, I guess. Okay, well, let's see. Mission issued, knowledge of the stars, ensure that one of the following buildings has been built. Okay, so we've got star chamber, spawning pool. So we're building skin for valors, underground lagoon, okay, and old one monument. And then we have to, let's see, Grand Plaza, scrying pool, beast lair, skink forging camp, skink barrios, spawn pools of the brave, star chamber. Okay, so and then that is our upgrade, isn't it? Spawn pool of the lower caste. Okay, so we need to it's basically an upgrade there that we need to do. Okay, so that's going to be 2 turns, and then we'll have that mission. Then the other one, let's see, septic disordinance, master, maintain at least 10 public order in the following provinces. Itmus of Lustria. Okay, so here at the moment we're actually minus 46, so that's going to be a while before we do that. But let's end the turn. And because we're basically just trying to starve those guys out, so until they come and decide to fight back, I think we'll just keep trying to starve them out.
Unseen by warm blood eyes, the geomantic web binds the energies of your most sacred temple cities together.
Okay, that's
revered
nice.
Master. Encourage its growth, and its power will surely underpin the restoration of cold-blooded order to the world.
Okay, settlements of the Lizardmen are linked by a network of power known as the geomantic web, an unseen matrix of energy which crosses the entire world. By increasing the power of the geomantic web in a province, a Lizardmen faction can increase the potency of any commandments issued there. Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
Obedience is becoming a problem here, my lord. Those that inhabit this place begin to stir against your rule.
Yeah, that's fine.
Appease or suppress them to snuff out dissent.
Okay, so that's going to be +4 public order in 1 turn. This one is, let's see, underground lagoon. Okay, so what else do we have for public order? Let's just find some there. Public order. Okay, la 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 la. Other factors can determine taxes, corruption, okay, or invading armies. Right, so taxes. Oh, great, we can either tax or not tax the province, and that's it. Okay, well, I guess we give them a tax rate for a little while. So again, you know, in previous total wars, you would have been able to basically raise or lower the tax rate, not just tax or untaxed. So, and then you had like, what was it, low, medium, high, very high. So, and then you could you do 0? I can't remember or not, but you had certainly more options in the other ones. So kind of disappointed with kind of just tax or not tax, which isn't great. Right, so how do we close this one? That's just a maybe there. No. Just click away. Okay. Now let's look over here. So how long until you guys give up? It doesn't say. Okay. Is that? No, that's garrison size. Okay. Maybe we should just attack. Recruit units. Let's spawn. Okay. Okay. No? Okay, here we go. Let's fight the battle. So let's just get these guys done and out of the way, because then it gives him a chance to go somewhere else. Okay, so they're going to be, it's going to be them and the Skeggy together. So it will be, well, not really, because they are the Skeggy. I was going to say it will be two factions, but no, it's just two different armies. Okay. So in previous Total War games, the best thing to do when you're attacking and there's two separate enemy forces is to try and focus on one, get them routing, and then just sweep up the other one, because you'll just have too many people for them. Because if we let them get together, then they might be able to outmaneuver you. It's also a bit weird the way the deployment area is. Like, you're given this huge area, like it's a lot bigger than in previous ones. But then, like, we got this kind of thing here, which wouldn't always be okay. So risk magic for more favorable winds. Yeah, let's try gamble. Let's go 7. Oh, look. Oh, 10. Yes. Okay, well, let's start deployment. Now, we want, first of all, so let's see, your infantry. Okay, so all of you guys should become one group. Okay, then your formation should be missile front, and I'm sure that that didn't work out exactly the way I wanted it to, because it hasn't worked out. Oh, this mouse sensitivity is still a bit too much for me. Okay, but let's put you all up there. Yeah, definitely not the way I wanted it to be, but let's put you over there. And then you guys, so you make a group. Okay, and I'll go over there. Okay, then let's start the battle. Right, now, let's make our way up
Sure
here.
to use your mounted soldiers to full effect, Commander. Harass the enemy formation and strike at their weakest points.
Yeah, that would be a nice thing to do. All right. Yeah, I want these guys to move, not those guys. Now you start shooting. And then boss man, you just stay with these guys. Okay, and then let's move up a bit. So they're not even moving to plug the gap, which is a bit weird. Because normally you'd expect that that they would, let's start shooting those guys, that they would kind of try and bottleneck us here. But they're not doing anything like that, so not sure why.
The winds of magic blow strongly in this place, Commander.
Because
harness its power and channel it
with
against
a bottleneck,
your enemy.
you can do a lot of damage to the enemy. You. Hey, you guys just get there. You guys go over there. I don't like that I don't have, where is it? Yeah, I don't have, like, there's probably a button somewhere, but there's no obvious button to tell me exactly where I can make them charge. Now, you guys, I want to come here. So let's just start taking them one at a time. Okay, good. Then you come help here. You shoot the guys at the back. Okay. And I have to say as well, these unit cards at the bottom, they kind of get in the way of it as well. I'm sure there's a way to minimize this, but I want to be able to keep control of my guys as well. Let me go there. Okay, so let's see what Mr. Bossman can do. Okay, there. Okay, give some regeneration. Let's start shooting at the guys right at the back. And those guys. And those guys. You come back, because you're going a bit too far away. They're trying to bring more guys in around the side. Now you give some regeneration on these guys. Okay, let's see. Replenish hit points, combat. Okay. Left click to enable targeting. Okay, and then these guys. Is it actually working? Okay, now it is. Okay. Ah, so it's left click and left click to actually enable it. So, okay, now let's start moving smaller guys over here. Okay, so we're gonna should see some of them running now. Some of these guys should start running because we've brought in a lot of guys there. And then we can then come back here. Now, Mr. Bossman, you need to be careful, so you move back a bit. Yeah, so we've got those guys running. Then let's do the same over here. So what we're going to do is just make sure that we bring...
Your warriors rampage, mighty lord.
Yeah.
They no longer respond to orders.
Okay, that's fine. So those guys have gone crazy. Okay. So let's start moving it this way. Those guys are running. So what we're trying to do basically is to overwhelm their guys. Now these guys I'd like to move out with a hand. Then you can't do regeneration anymore. I don't know why. It's only 23 seconds, but now it's just nothing. So those guys. Okay, now let's get you guys over on the far side. Because I want to start.
Your craven warriors run from the battle, my lord. Round them up and send them back to the fight.
Yeah, those guys are running. Not sure why. Okay. Most of our guys are running, but I know there's some protection over here. These guys are still rampaging. Okay, our warriors rallying nice. And there we go. Looks like we've got them. They're all on the run. Okay, now it's mop up time. Okay, so start attacking those guys. We get after them as well. So what we want to do now is just make sure that we've got someone going after each of their guys. Looking after them. No. We need to move forward. Yeah, after them. So again, it wasn't that difficult a battle. I have to say though, I prefer the old Total War way of, you know, how the units look on the screen and stuff. Okay, so we've got some guys here. You need something to do, so let's give you something to do. Get after these guys. Oh, these guys. Not our own guys. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is toggle unit speed. Okay. So where's the toggle game speed? Okay. That's normally where in, like, or over here is where the thing for battle speed is, but it's up here in this one. So we can do the super fast forward. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because I want to do the super fast forward. Aren't this one of their guys? Is it one of theirs or one of ours? Yeah, one of theirs. Not him? Okay. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. And then the only other ones are those guys there. And then now Who are these guys over here? Their guys running away as well. And yeah, I need to do something about this mouse sensitivity. Okay, so let's just get people chasing you guys. Okay, and then so that guy there. Where's he's there? Okay. So we should get caught now because we've got people coming from all over the place to get him, and he's pretty much the last person. So who are you? You are okay. You're the chieftain. Cool. So if we get you, it's gonna be great. Those guys are still going crazy. Look at that. Okay, so Mr. Chieftain, I think you deserve to have our #1 guy coming after you as well. And then we get some of these chaps to come and help. Because he can do a lot of damage on his own. We're hoping that we now have enough. There we go, okay. We're victorious, it was a decisive victory, that's good. Still, yeah, it's going to take a while to get used to this interface. Maybe it's going to grow on me over time, but at the moment, yeah, the old way is the best way at the moment. But maybe I'm just a bit stuck in my ways and I just have to get used to a new way of doing things. Okay, so we got ourselves some loot, which is nice. Okay, so the settlement. Now, this is ours, so it would be silly to sack it or to raise it. I think we're going to occupy it because, as I said, it's something that's ours, so we shouldn't really be looting our own holy relics and stuff. So let's just occupy it. Okay, so we get our reward here, so 1,000 treasure. Yeah, I don't know why they changed him from... I liked it when it, like what was in the opening sequence where he was obviously speaking his lines in English, but in that guttural voice. But now he's just speaking like Lizardmen tongue, and you know, what's the point in having a voice actor for that, really? You know, it doesn't, like, I'm not sitting here looking at this thinking, oh yeah, is that what he said? Oh yeah, that's great, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, really stirring words. Instead he's just going blah, 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 blah. So yeah, maybe it was a movie or something, or maybe if it was like you know, kind of an RPG type game, that would be fine for him to speak like that. But when it's, you know, Total War, you kind of expect your leaders to say things that you can understand. So again, a bit disappointing. I think he should be maybe revoiced or something. I'm sure people who are Warhammer purists would say no, he should be left the way he is, but at the end of the day, this is a Total War game with the Warhammer name attached rather than the other way around. So, you know, to add to the atmosphere of the game, I think him talking in the guttural voice but in English would be very nice. Okay, so we got our reward for that anyway. We got 8 ancient plaques. Okay. Now, we got a bunch of world events there. Our treasure is doing okay, but you can see our income isn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look around these things. So we're going to start with the unassigned skill points, actually. So is that this one? Okay, so what do we want to do? proud warrior, a long-serving member of the ancient honorable tradition. Okay. Melee attack +4 for Saurus units. Lord's army. No, not really. Harmonic convergence. Unfathomable presence. Character's order, leadership effect +5. Yeah, let's do that. Because that's always good for when guys are routing. Okay, and then that's all of our skill points spent. Okay, good. Now, down here. Okay. Next, let's have a look around this. So we got the geomantic web. Okay, nice and kind of glowy and ethereal. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Then, so strength 5, building, geomantic locus, geomantic spire, la 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 la. So ruins and enemy settlements is 1. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, oh no, I didn't mean to that. I want you to go away. Will you go away, please? No? No? Maybe? Okay, let's close that. And no, it's still not going away. Okay. Now, what's that? Missions and quests we have to read. Okay. Well, that's a bit annoying. That thing you should be able to make that just go away. Okay, we got a right here. An ancient right that invigorates those reptiles who oppose trespassers, intruders, and servants of the ancient enemy. Unit experience gain per turn +80 all forces. Unit experience +2 for all unit recruits. Income from post-battle loot +25%. Loot recruitment capacity +1 all provinces. Okay, so let's perform the right. It's going to cost us a bit of money, but we did get some money from looting there, so it's definitely going to be worth it. Okay, great. So that's a right performed. So that's a nice touch. That's something nice that I like that's been added to the game. You know, and sort of more things like that where you can do other things to affect your faction. I like that. Okay, so let's go here. So technology, basically everything's locked. Okay, so we are like the lowest of the low when it comes to technology. Diplomacy.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy,
okay,
my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Well, we haven't been offered any agreements anyway, so let's just leave that as it is. Ah, that thing finally went away. Okay, we've got rights, geomantic web, technology, then objectives. So where do I look at my faction? That's interesting. Because normally you'd have like your faction there, but maybe it's up here this time. Provinces, lords and heroes. There we go. Okay, so we just got Lord Mazdamundi, but I would kind of like to get other lords. It's a bit strange, even starting off, to just have one guy, because normally you have, say, your king or your emperor, and then he has a couple of sons already, and then from them you build, you know, managing the leaders, like the kind of the royal house, as it were, is a big thing in Total War games. So I hope it's a big thing in this as well. Okay, so we got this mission successful as well. The interpretation of the Great Plan over the millennia is dense and complex. Some knowledge has regretfully been lost. We must discover forgotten lore and fathom new methods of warfare against the Warm Bloods. Construction of this building will allow us to begin learn more about technology. So got 500. So that was for the building that
you
we
now
completed.
have the facilities to begin technological research.
Okay, good. That's why the
It
technology
remains for you
tree
to
was.
choose the direction of development.
Okay, so let's go to technology, please. Right. Okay, so can you go away, please? Right, so I wonder what we're gonna, out of all these myriad options that we have, I wonder what we're actually going to do. So we're limited to one at the start. Hang on, can I move that? What was, yeah, what the hell's going on there? Okay, well, yeah, do that. Right, what does that say? That must mean that we're researching it, hopefully. Okay. Okay, buildings constructed. Train dummies. This army has undertaken a rigorous new training regime focused on frontline combat, yielding excellent results. All units now have improved melee attack capabilities. Okay, that's really nice. Again, a nice little addition to the game. Right, now, what do we want to do next? I think we end the turn and then we see what we're going to do next turn. So I think Ziggurat of Dawn is our next target. Okay, so we're being shown that guy for any particular reason? I don't think so, no. Maybe he just looks fancy. Maybe he's a new cape and he wanted to show it off. Okay. Of course, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, ruination. Search any ruined settlement for treasure, but it's saying Maku Peaks is where we probably should go. Okay, and then we get 500 treasure and 6 ancient plaques for that. Okay, that's nice. Now let's just have a quick look at what missions we have. So maintain at least 10. Okay, that's going to be a while. Purge them. Maintain control of one province either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. Okay. Skink research ready. Research technology. We're on that already. Okay. Now, again, I'd like you to maybe go away, please. Pretty please. But there's no. Oh, there is down here. Okay. That was my fault. That one. Okay. Now. Here. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. Can we do number 2? No, we've already got that. Okay. Here, oh, we can. Okay, if it's got like that little thing there, it means we can do something there. Okay, well, let's build that as well. Great, and then recruit. Oh, we can recruit a hero. Nice. Okay, it was nice, but then it decided not to be nice. Right, so recruit a lord. Let's see. He's tough. He's a weapon master, and he's cunning. Let's get someone tough. Let's recruit you. Yeah. Now, what I want to do now is... Where's the boss man? He must be in there. Overview, garrison details. Okay, so let's go to the garrison. Okay, so we have a bunch of guys there. Okay, so temple guards. Where's the boss man? He must be somewhere there. Scheme. Recruit Lord. I wanted to just see who's here. Like, it looks like it's these guys. Yeah, again, not a fan. I'd say not a fan of how things are done at the moment in this game. I just want to get Mr. Mazdamundi, who should be here, out of here. So just let me recruit Lord. No, I don't want to recruit. I don't want to recruit a hero. Okay, there must be some way to get through my units. Let's see. Spell browser. No. Here. Provinces. Lords and Heroes. Okay. So, Lord Mazdamundi. Okay, let's move you here. Okay, and then he has his guys with him, which is good. And then we want to go to the Ziggurat of Dawn. Okay, so they get their next turn. Right, now I want to go to you. And I want you to head to Hexalot. And actually
your army has marched all it can, my
okay,
lord.
Yeah, that's fine.
They must rest.
Yep, thank you. And then we'll end our turn. Yeah, so it's at the moment it's a bit kind of slow going. Like again, it's just kind of getting used to the way the game is. They love showing us that guy or people in this area, probably because we have sight of them, really. But it's just interesting.
The population of your province grows, my lord.
Oh, nice.
Over time, this growth will permit the expansion of your cities into mighty fortresses of war.
That is excellent.
See that it continues, so that you may further develop your realm.
I will indeed. Thank you for the tip. Okay, mission issued. Ensure that one of the following buildings has been constructed. Holy Ziggurat. So either a Holy Ziggurat or a Holy Ziggurat or a Holy Ziggurat. So I think maybe we'll build a Holy Ziggurat. Now, building browser. Okay, where's the Ziggurat? Let's see. Probably this temple. Okay, you're not a Ziggurat then. How about you? Minor settlement. Where's my... I want buildings. I don't want that crap. Of one monument. You go away. You go away. Hexalotl. Building bread. That's not what I want. Overview. There we are. Okay. So you are Barrios. Let's see, you can lead up to Spawn Pool of the Chosen. You don't want that. Sacred Spawning Caverns. Old Monument. Grand Plaza. Floating Gardens. So that's not it either. Okay, and let's see. Let's then go to Building Browser and see where it actually is. Okay, so Spawning Pool. Temple Guard Barracks. Holy ziggurat. There we go. Okay. So we don't have the cash for it. Okay. So I guess we need to make ourselves some cash then. But I think we're gonna do that. So next episode we're gonna attack there. The Ziggurat of Dawn. And then that will give us the whole of this area, which would be great. And what we're also gonna do is over here, our new lord. Where is he gone? Oh, he's over there, isn't he? He hasn't moved yet. Our new lord is who's coming to Hexalotl. He's going to get an army, and then he's going to go in that direction and get us some new lands. So, as I said, it's still kind of, the pace is still a bit slow, certainly slower than I'd like. But I think once we kind of get to grips with the UI, the new UI, and all that kind of stuff, and how this new type of game works, we should be flying then. But I'm still enjoying it. I'm still having a lot of fun, and I hope you're having fun watching as well. And if you are, maybe you'll consider hitting the like button and possibly sharing this either with your friends or on your favorite social media. But I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.